friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I do mostly bookish videos, but sometimes other stuff too. Today I'm going to be showing you the tools and things that I use in my planner. I am not a journal planner. I don't do the bullet journals, unfortunately. I just don't have the creativity or the artistic skill to keep up with a bullet journal as much as I would love to. If you would like to see some of that, I would highly recommend Lisa from over at With Love Lisa. So the planner that I use is just a simple like daily planner from Target. It works for my needs, but I still feel like I wanted to share the things that I use that help me spice up my planner. Even though I'm not artistic, I know how to use stickers and color in my planner so that it still pops and it's not boring. I figured if there is someone out there who, like me, doesn't know how to spice up their journal, I can give you a couple of things that I use and hopefully they will be useful for you. Let me show you the things that I use in my daily planner. First up, I have two very basic writing tools that I use. I have a regular #2 mechanical pencil and a Sharpie pen. I use these not as often as like my gel pens that I will show you in a little bit, but I feel like they are still basic tools that I always need to carry around with me. Next up, like I said, I am a gel pen kind of gal. I love all of the different colors. I prefer color in my planner. So I purchased the Pentel Energels, and this is a pack of 12 on Amazon. I think it was around $20-ish. They do sell them at Michael's, but I don't think Michael's sells the set, or at least not in store. They might online. And I freaking love these pens. I think they are very vibrant. The colors are definitely saturated and I love that. One of the things that kind of called my attention to these pens at the store was that when I tried it on the Michael's test paper, it dried almost instantly. Like you wrote something and when you tried to smear it seconds after, it was already dry. The tester paper that Michael's had seemed to be some sort of construction paper, and therefore when I bought the pack and tried to use it in my planner, it did kind of smear. The drying was not as instant as it was at the store, so I would say be wary of that if you are planning on purchasing these pens. Depending on the kind of paper in your planner, it might not dry as instantly. Aside from the drying time, which is about 15 to 20 seconds in my planner, I will say the colors are very vibrant. You're getting a lot of ink. The pens themselves feel very luxe, very high quality. All in all, they write really well and I love the colors, so I'm willing to overlook the drying time, but if that is a big issue for you, maybe don't purchase these pens. Next up, I have a couple of tools that I haven't gotten that much use out of, but I still carry them in my little planner pouch. And first up is this a whiteout. Obviously, since I am working with pens, if I make a mistake, I can't erase it. So I do have this whiteout for any mistakes, but thankfully I've been pretty careful and haven't needed to use this very much. I also have this Tombow adhesive roll. It's supposed to be like tape or glue, but really strong hold. And the reason I have this is because in my planner, I do include pictures. And even though I do have a picture printer now, before I think I did use, at least on one occasion, a Polaroid picture. So I wanted to make sure that it would stick. So these are some tools that even though I don't use that often, I do carry them around with me. Next up, I have some washi tape that I got at, I think, Hobby Lobby for about $10, but it comes with 14 washi tape, and I also bought some individual ones that weren't included in that pack. Like I said, I do include pictures in my planner, but the space where I put the pictures is bigger than the actual picture size itself. So I use some washi tape to align the back of it so that there's not a lot of white space and there's colors. Next up, which is kind of a weird tool that obviously not everyone will use, this is a little line stencil. In my planner, I don't have lines in them, but I am someone who needs lines in order to be organized. I got them off a shop on Etsy. I will link them down below if I can still find it, but they come with two sizes, this longer one and a smaller. I'm going to be honest, I don't love it. I saw a wooden stencil that was a bit pricier, but I skipped out on because of the price, and now I'm kind of wishing I had spent the little bit of extra money. This is very flimsy. I mean, it's just plastic, essentially, or it is plastic. And because of that, I have to hold it down really tight while still trying to use my other hand to make the line. And these little the actual line stencils will flip and fold, and it just is a lot of work to try and get lines in my planner. But all in all, it gets the job done. It's just not the easiest path. I also have these cute little paint splotch stickers that I got off of Etsy. It is from the shop April and May paperco.com. They correspond with certain months, but I just use them randomly depending on what I want to use that week. They are transparent background, so it's just a little bit of color, and I personally love the way that that looks, and I write little notes and appointment times or reminders that I need for that day. I also have these weight tracker stickers from sawyerstickers.com. I was trying to lose some weight. I was trying to be healthier. So I wanted something that I could physically see in my planner every week to see the progress. These are clear stickers. And actually that is why I have the Sharpie pen in the first place, is specifically for these stickers, because they are clear and kind of glossy. The pen doesn't write the best on this type of sticker. The Sharpie has no problem at all. I also have this high polymer eraser, also by the brand Pentel, and it is actually part of a larger set. These are the best erasers, and no one can tell me differently. I think if you haven't tried this eraser, you need to. I mean, there are no smudges. I hate when you try to erase something with like the actual eraser connected to your pencil and it just smears all of the graphite everywhere and you're left with a messy blob. This high polymer eraser, not a problem. I've never had an issue. Finally, another little planner tool that I use is the HP Sprocket, and I do have an unboxing about this. If you would like to know more, I will link it up in the cards. And I do actually get a lot of use out of it because I do include pictures every week in my planner. And finally, we have my 2022 planner. I got this from Target, and it is from the Sugar Paper Essentials brand. I just like the simplicity of this planner. We just have some little gold dots in 2022. Absolutely love this planner. Unfortunately, I did lose the little tag, so I don't know exactly the dimensions, and Target is no longer selling this planner. But for comparison, this is my pen, and this is the planner, and this is my hand. So it's not the big size, it's a smaller size. Personally, that works the best for me. I don't do a whole lot. I just need to write up my appointments, and they do include a page of planner stickers that you can use. I have used the appointment stickers, but that's really the only thing I've used so far. I do appreciate that. And then you have an overview of the month. You have January on this side, and then you have like a month planning page. You have personal goals, health goals, work goals, and important dates. They also have this little rectangle square that I'm assuming is for like doodling maybe, or artwork that you want to include. I decided to put in pictures. So for the actual week planning, again, you have little checklists with different categories. You have things you have to get done that week to do. Don't forget to call or email if you need to make appointments or anything, and things you need to buy that week. And again, we have this little space that I chose to put a picture in. I just think it's a great way for me to keep some memories in like a physical form and not just on my phone, but something I can immediately see, and hopefully it will bring a smile to my face. And then this is a horizontal spread, and it has no lines, so that is why I need my little stencil. Every week I choose a color of the week from my 12 colors that I have to choose from, and I use it to write down the main weekly goals as well as my little square checklists in the actual week. So this is an example of that little paint splotch being used, my little weight tracker, don't judge me. And then this is what a blank spread looks like. This is from April. This is the little rectangle space that I was telling you. It's outlined in a little dot. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, so that is why I just chose to put a picture in. And those are the items that I use when I plan, as well as the actual planner that I use. I don't do a whole lot. It's nothing fancy. I wish I were more of a creative person because I would love to bullet journal, but it's not something that I could keep up with. But this little layout, this little system that I have works just fine for me. And those are the things that I use in my daily planner. I know it seems really basic, like not a lot, but it really truly makes your planner pop, makes it a little bit more fun, adds color. I hope you were able to at least find one item that can help you in your planner journey. I do apologize for the camera shots. I'm still learning how to take overhead film and I'm finding it very, very difficult. So if you had any tips or tricks on how to make my life easier when doing that, I would greatly appreciate if you would leave a comment down below. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. My name is Elle. Good luck on your planning and I'll see you in next time's video.